On today's episode of Keep or Mulligan, we've got a slow one, but the question is, do you send it back? Hello Daily Drafters, and welcome back to the channel for today's Daily Draft. Before we hop into the draft, I want to thank all of you, the subscribers, for supporting the channel here today. And because I love you all so much, I've unlocked access to the Daily Draft Discord, available to subscribers and non-subscribers alike. There's a link in the description to join the Discord, so check that out because we'd love to have you on board. Also, if you are subscribed to the YouTube channel here, you will get access to an exclusive subscribers-only channel on the server. So if you're not subscribed yet, you will absolutely want to be to have access to that and to just support the channel in general. It doesn't cost you anything, and if you're here for not the first time, clearly you've come back for one reason or another, and a quick subscription would go a long way in showing support for the channel. Alright, with that out of the way, let's dive into our draft for today. Alright, as we get ready for Pack 1 Pick 1 here, don't forget this is the last week for Streets of New Capenna, Monday through Friday drafts. Next week we're switching to Monday and Thursday only with some other content sprinkled in. If you're a fan of New Capenna drafts, don't worry, we'll still have plenty left to go on the channel. That's for sure. There's going to be about 25 more after this one. So, not a chance to worry at all. And let's take a look at Pack 1 Pick 1 for today. Evolving Door, no. Darling of the Masses, very good in green-white. Murder, fine in black-red. I think we're going to be hooking up 2 people at least in black-red because of the Forge Boss and the Body Dropper in this pack. So if we take the Murder, we're just looking to go blue-white pretty much. I think I want to shoot for the moon and go with Darling of the Masses here. I mean, I think we're going to hook up so many people to our left in black-red because of these 3 cards here that I want to see if we can find our way into green-white ahead of them. See, there's another Body Dropper. So now we have Lagrella, Backup Agent, and Gathering Throng. It's between those for me. Lagrella is so good. It requires some fixing, and I think I'm going to take it here. We could go blue-white splash green with Darling and Lagrella if we get enough fixing, but we are passing a couple really good white cards here, which I don't like to do, but I'm not going to pass up on a Lagrella there. And now this pack is just awful for everyone. I mean, Black Market Tycoon, no. Fake Your Own Death is fine, Sledge Arsonist is fine. But I think we're trying to avoid red-black this draft because we know our neighbors are going to be in it. And in Pack 2 specifically, we can kind of get hooked up with some non-red and black cards. I think I'm going to take Initiate here. I mean, Rock's Pummeler's like whatever, but I'm not putting much into that pack, to be honest. Now we have Warm Welcome, Speakeasy Server, and Rooftop Nuisance. I think I'll land on the Nuisance here. Yeah, not really liking this start, to be honest. The Botanical Plaza and the Broker's Hideout are still here. All the white cards are drying up like they always do. Green is completely drying up like it always does. So I think we're going to take Broker's Hideout here over both of these 2 cards to see if we can enable that splash. No white cards. Effectively no green cards. We'll take the land and hope that we can kind of fill out a deck in Pack 2. Late Plasma Jockey here. But I guess we'll take Initiate. And maybe we can lean toward just like blue-white flyers. We have 2 ways to splash green already. And if we're going blue-white flyers, Server may not be a bad pick. I'm going to take Server over the second Initiate here. Another Botanical Plaza. Sure. So we have a lot of ways to splash green. This is a Citizen, somehow. Works with Darling of the Masses. This is also a Citizen. Now we have Parcel. What does this even do? No. Kill Shot over Parcel, I think. guess we'll take the bypass in the event that we find some 2-mana 1/1 double striking dudes or something like that. I don't think there's a way we can pivot into red-black. And I think we're just going to have to kind of ride this broker's train as far as it can take us this draft. Packs have been kind of weak. There was a red-black deck there, but I know we would have been fighting with it hardcore based on what we opened. So I'm just going to cut white. And I don't really want to fight for a deck that's not the best at the table. Cut white again. So we've got blue-white splash Lagrella at the least. Backstreet Boys works really well in that as well. There's Exotic Pets, Echo Inspector, the Skybridge Towers. I think it's between the two of these, and I'm going to land on Echo Inspector here. I do like Exotic Pets as well, but Echo Inspector is exactly what blue-white wants to be doing. So we're going to land on the flyer there. Now there's a lot for a lot of people that are not us. I think we're blue-white, and I don't want this card in blue-white. This is the only other blue-white card, and everything else, I mean, Court Official, Tainted Indulgence, Corpse Appraiser, Plasma Jockey, Rocco, Civil Servant. All these cards are great, and not for us. All right, so we are not looking good here, to say the very least. Slip out the back. Maybe. We already have a copy of these. Can't imagine we're going to want any more. Groundbreaker, we have 2-3 citizens. That would be a splash card as well. Storefront. No, I guess I'll take Slip out the back. I don't know. Maybe this has some sort of play in this deck. I doubt we're playing Darling, but we can splash Lagrella. Yeah, I'll take Slip out the back, and okay, now we've got Hold for Ransom and Broker's Veteran. I guess we'll take the Hold for Ransom here. Another Bruiser. A 5th pick Body Dropper after I passed all that to the left? Did you just, like, ignore it all? There was a Girder Goons a couple picks ago, too. Angelic Observer. I think I'm going to go with the Bruiser. I think our plan to win with this deck... and a Jewel Thief pick 6. Maybe we could splash that? I mean, I don't know. We have 3 ways to splash already. I mean, I'm not playing any of these cards, so maybe? It's not a great splash, though. Revelation of Power is okay in kind of a Flyers deck like this. I think we're thinking of ourselves as Flyers, but we only really have 3 Flyers so far. Riveteer's not the land for us, so we'll take the only card that we could play. I guess we'll take the 2-drop. I mean, I'm not playing Fencer or a second Revelation, and these aren't really the cards we want to splash. Maybe green-white was the way to go there. Snoop and Case the Joint. I don't really care about either of these cards. Brass Knuckles, no. Outlaw, no. We've only got 2 citizens. So Darling's not looking great. Security Bypass. I mean, it would kind of like go on one of these Flyers already, and like maybe that's okay. We have Slip out the back and Revelation of Power as kind of some ways to protect a little bit. All of these cards came back. Are you kidding me? Is there a way that we're just blue-black? No, there's no way, is there? Maybe? I don't know. Well, we will see what happens here early in pack 3. Alright, Sleep with the Fishes, Fiend's Informant, another Bruiser, a Murder, and a Fake Your Own Death. I think we know we're blue, so I think I'm going to err on the side of taking the blue removal spell here. Over something like Murder in the event that we are blue-black somehow. There's another Echo Inspector. Yeah, we'll take the Echo Inspector over Obscura. Man, red-black did look like the deck to be in. I guess I was a little bit too scared of just being completely wiped out in pack 2. And probably just should have taken the best card in those packs. I mean, what was pack 1, pick 1 here? It wasn't Lagrella, was it? Darling in the Masses. Yeah. So if Hold for Ransom, Slip Out the Back, or Obscura Storefront Wheel, that would be great. But we're taking the Echo Inspector. Okay. Quasar, Towers, Exotic Pets. I think we'll take Exotic Pets here. We're more equipped to splash green, and Lagrella's a better splash. We don't really have to splash Jewel Thief than Quasar. We do have a Waterfront District, but that's it so far. And Exotic Pets fits exactly what we're trying to do with this deck. So we're just going to take the pets there. If that wasn't there, I'd probably take Quasar and see if we can make it work. Witness Protection, a little chat, Parcel. Guess I'll take Witness Protection, and maybe it's playable in this deck just to, like, lock something down. Psychic Pickpocket is a good pickup. There's a Court Official and a Dagger, but we're taking Pickpocket here. It looks like we won't see another white card for the rest of the draft. So clearly we're not supposed to be white. Cleanup Crew, pick 6. Yeah, we can't really make that work. So we'll just take Skybridge Towers here. Make Disappear, Speakeasy Server. I need another. I mean, I do like Make Disappear, and I would like a copy of it in this deck, probably, but we need another threat here. Our curve is not the greatest, but I've seen worse. Riveteer's not the land for us. Snoop, probably not as well. I don't think we want Parcel. We're lacking a little bit on interaction. I'll take the Parcel. Good thing, Brett, that was the one card I hope wheeled out of this pack. Now we have 3 of these to really hold down the ground while we play some flyers. Maybe we could do like a little Voltron-y type of Boon of Safety, Slip Out the Back, double security bypass kind of deck. A little tempo kind of thing going on. I don't know. Is that worth it? This could just be good as a 2-mana 0-4 in our deck. Like, just to put down our flyers and hope we can get in with them. I don't know. It's not really a deck I've drafted. Could be good, though. I've only got 13 creatures. And there's a Snoop. It's a different kind of style of deck. It's like blue-white tempo. When, like, put down an Inspector and say, deal with me, while having some backup here. Double security bypass. Maybe. I don't think we need to splash Jewel Thief. The Waterfront District doesn't do anything for us. Snoop might just be good as like a body. I mean, I think the way we're winning is we're just kind of dropping these flyers and hoping they can get through. Saving our removal, like we can use witness protection on a flyer, hold for ransom, sleep with the fishes, things like that on our flyers. Bookcase is like not bad if we're doing this whole security bypass thing. I mean, there's many ways this deck goes wrong. But, I don't know, not bad. 16 lands seems okay. We don't really have mana sinks, like, at all. This is a mana sink. Bookcase is kind of a mana sink. And that's it. Might be able to go 16. And then we would have to cut one more card. Maybe just a Broker's Veteran, because it's not really doing much for us. So we have double bypass and we have like slip out the back. That's not really a good way to like counter something. So if we go for a bypass on an Echo Inspector, for example, and they remove it in response, the slip out the back is not great with it. Because we kind of 2-for-1'd ourselves. We use this card and a bypass against their removal spell. Boon of Safety could protect in response. Revelation of Power kind of protects in response. I'm just going to get rid of the Broker's Veteran and use this just to hold down the fort and block. Maybe it's good. I think we'll know after about one game whether or not this is going to be good. But you know what? It's different. That's where I'm at in the format. I want to try things, see if things work, try some new things. We've kind of all seen all the decks that work at this point, so let's do something a little different. You never know. Maybe it's good enough. Is this the Bensec TBS? Could be. I don't know. All right, this hand is pretty awful. Well, we have a lot of draws that can get us out of it. We have 3 Backstreet Bruisers and all that kind of stuff. That's not one of the draws. That's also not one of the draws. Nope. It's a battle of who can do nothing the most. So we're just going to play a 5-mana 3/3 flyer that doesn't do anything next turn, I guess. Oh, man. Well, yeah, this is a way that you lose a game pretty quickly. We can also just exotic pets and revelation of power on one of them or something like that. I mean, but that's so bad against the devil token. They have something in their hand. They have removal. They're red-black. Things are going to die. We're going to lose. Yeah, let's just do the exotic pets plan, because the server is going to die to a removal spell, and they're going to blitz something else. And then next turn we can server, hold up, slip out the back or something like that. So go ahead. We haven't cast a single spell this game yet. Ugh. These devils are just gonna wreck us. Yep. I guess we could eat the rogue token. What does this do? If you don't control a devil, you make a devil? Okay. So we can sleep with the fishes, witness protection, and hold up, slip out the back. Sleep with the fishes on that. We won't need to witness protection if we do that, though. This gives us another fish as well. I mean, I'm worried about dying to Blitz. Okay, that's some value. That's some more value. Yeah, I think it's time to speakeasy server here. And now I'm gonna block the devil. And then... well, never mind. Alright, so we have to take 4. Ugh. All of the value. That's not bad. I'm going to sacrifice one of the fish to Rooftop Nuisance to ensure that we don't die too quickly here. So let's get in. 1, 2, 3. Bruiser and Boon of Safety. So let's do Bookcase. And Boon of Safety up on the Speakeasy server is going to be quite good. So let's end the turn here. And really hope we don't die to Blitz. Yeah, that's a great draw, so we'll take that. Okay, they get a fish. And good old Suspicious Bookcase doing work. We'll do this. We'll do this. Gain 5 life. And then we'll get in there. Now they're at 2. And I don't think we're dead. Yet. Cross your fingers. Probably have some sort of casualty thing here. Corpse... whatever? No. Why can't I think of the name? The 2 in a black Sack a creature. Mill 2. Return a creature. Can't think of the name right now. Jeez. Were they in our pod getting all those corpse appraisers going around? 3 corpse appraisers. Yeah, that's good. That's good. They're going through their whole deck here. Okay. Alright, looks like I think we got it. Sweet. Let's go. Did not think we had that game. Unblockable creatures. Turns out they're good. Well, this hand is certainly hilarious. Can't keep it. So we'll keep this one. So we've got... I'd like to keep both of these bruisers. And I'd like to keep all of this too, to be honest. Let's just keep the whole hand. It's probably got to be Speakeasy Server or Sleep with the Fishes. I'm going to put back Sleep. It's one of our better cards, but if we get screwed on land, I want to make sure we have some defense here. The mirror. Uh-oh. That has the potential to be a problem. Okay. Yep. Darn. Needed that land there. So we're going to have to flash in Snoop here. Probably discarding one of these two. Probably bypass? I don't think we're going to be the aggressor this game. Now we might be able to eat Virtuoso here, which could be pretty good. So I think we'll ditch Security Bypass. And then we'll eat the Virtuoso, which is nice. Now we gotta hope... So we have to ditch a non-land here. We don't have to, but... I mean, we really need that counter, and we just kind of have to hope that they don't have removal for Inspector. I mean, if they do, they do. I don't like that. Clearly it's Quick Draw Dagger, I think. Hopefully no counterspell. Okay. Gonna have to take another 3. We can Witness Protection this. It would turn it into a 2/2 ground creature. They still got the dagger here. So I'm gonna have to do is hope we draw a non-land that we don't want to cast. Play Echo Inspector, discard that, make it a 3/4, and then Witness Protection on there. That's also not bad. think I'm going to witness protection their ballroom brawlers and sleep with the fishes on their Echo Inspector here. I don't know if I want to play this, because next turn we're going to have to discard. We're going to play this. And we don't necessarily need it to be a 3-4 anymore. We just need... Well, actually we do, because if it is a quick draw dagger, then they're going to eat this, and then this won't be able to kill that. So I'm not blocking. So we'll attack. Alright, so they want their fish over here. Yeah, I guess I'll let them have the fish. I mean, I don't really know what else to do about that. Because as long as I don't block it, it's still acting as an unblockable fish. So... Do I really have to hold their fish for ransom? That would feel bad, wouldn't it? 1, 2, 3... I will not make the same mistakes that I did last time. It's like the worst draw. Can we outrace a fish? Probably not, because they're gonna make it a 2-2 with the dagger. Probably gonna have to hold for ransom on their regulator here. So if we hold for ransom the fish and they dagger up the regulator, they'll eat our server and then this will bounce. None of that's good. Oof. It's also not good. Yeah. Don't think these things are going to work out in our favor here. I mean, I'm 99% sure the last card in their hand is a quick draw dagger. Which means the fish is going to kill us in a couple turns here. That way it ensures it dies even through the dagger. We can't get any lifelink though. So there's the dagger. Okay, so we do get lifelink here. Okay, well, not looking great. They do have interaction. But we can't, we have to try to outrace the fish somehow. Which means we have to get a little creative as far as how we attack here. They are at 8, but on a 3-turn clock. Ooh, nice. That's about exactly what we needed. I'm going to leave up a blue here. In case we draw, like, slip out the back or something. All right. I want to make sure I don't die to a Fairy Vandal. So I'm going to hold both of these back to protect against a removal spell. A removal spell plus, like, dagger on something. Because next turn we have protection against an attacker. So I'm just going to do that. They do have an instant. So what's the instant? It's nothing they wanted to use. Well, that's a 1-turn clock, isn't it? Kill shot's gonna have to kill that, I think. Guess we can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we attacked with Inspector, they don't have to block with Vandal. But they're going to have removal and a way to draw. So this can't kill us. Theoretically. This can, but kill shot's going to have to be used on that. Let's get in there. Oh, they're just going to chump. Okay, so they don't know we have kill shot. Obviously. Which is good. Alright. I guess I could have played around Make Disappear by playing the extra land. That would feel awful if that's what killed us. Okay, no. Alright. That survived. Does that do it? The lands off the top certainly aren't helping. Let's draw a card. They have something here. Oh, we have to pay a green. Okay, never mind then. We have no choice. All right, what do you got? Another swooping protector. Don't think that'll do it. Sweet. Get on in there. Two really good games, honestly. Two really good games. Well, we have all of our colors, and it's a pretty slow hand, but most of our hands have been quite slow. So we'll do this and grab a blue. And then have a turn 3 play at least. You have Broker's Hideout as well? Went ahead and played the green there so that we didn't get priority from shield here. Alright, so now we kind of have to play this out of order because of this stupid thing. Because they're just going to play a citizen and then attack us, and we have to make sure that this doesn't. Or they're just going to play Inspiring Overseer and make us feel horrible about our life. Civil Servant and Inspiring Overseer. Yeah, that's a curve, isn't it? I mean, I guess I'll use Boon of Safety here. Worst case, if they kill the Initiate in response, then they wouldn't be advancing their board, so at least there's that. That's the Death Touch boy. Security bypass, you say? Let's try it. Kind of want to keep Slip Out the Back to protect this. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. So they are going to play Spar's Adjudicators next turn and hit us for 3 lifelink plus another 2. That's going to be annoying, to say the least. Oh, nope, they won't. Ooh, that's a great sleep with the fish's target. Loses all abilities. It keeps the counters, though. So it's just a 1-1 with a shield counter. Do I want to give it lifelink? Probably not. Probably witness protection here. I was hoping for a land so we could pickpocket bouncing the duelist. Could just be second bypass. Yeah, I'll just do a second one here. And then I think I'm going to do this. Now we are leaving Initiate exposed to removal here, but my guess is they're just going to play Adjudicators on top of the Initiate. Or not on top of, but making Initiate unable to attack or block. Oh, they've got two. That's nice. Okay, there's a land. This can't attack or block. So the difference between a 3-2 and a 4-2 on this board is actually pretty big. So I might have to get rid of witness protection. Could get rid of slip out the back. No, we just played the land. Now, if we bounce this, this isn't attacking for like 4 turns. But let's get the tempo here for now. And then in response to one of the triggers, or in response to one of these coming in, targeting that, we can slip it out the back, get another counter on it. And then it can attack the next turn. They've got the Nuts Brokers deck, so... Servant, Overseer, Double Adjudicators, Disciplined Duelist. I mean, yeah. I think I'm going to keep the land to discard to this stupid Snoop. And then I'm going to trade Pickpocket for Adjudicators. So their plan is to not play a creature this turn. Because otherwise they would have played this, made that unable to block. This has Death Touch, get in with both. I guess that's not their plan. Nothing. Okay. Guess we're getting in here. Their plan is probably to kill the initiate some way. Maybe kill shot or something. Run out of town. Alright. Now this adjudicators can't target that. Alright, so they have another way here to deal with that. I think I might play around kill shot because they're gonna do something to this. That's why they left their mana up and didn't play adjudicators. So something's going to happen to this, and if it's kill shot, I can play around it for at least a turn. And if it's not kill shot, they're still going to do something about this. So. Yeah, so it's yeah, so it was dying anyway. Alright, that's a problem. Because now our speakeasy server is no longer relevant. Yeah, they've got the best deck in the format. There's a reason it's the best. Yeah, we're not beating this deck. I mean, this deck is not going to be beaten. And you know what time it is, folks. It's land time. Alright, we have a 1/1. Now they get more lifelink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could cast both of these technically. Let's see. I think we need the counter really badly. Like, very badly. To be able to hold this back. I mean, the adjudicators are going to come down and wreak havoc on everything we got going. Because it's going to make this unable to block. We're going to have to take 5. I mean, there's a lot of things we're going to have to take here. Oh my... Yeah, I mean, we're not winning anyway, so... Here comes the land, and then we'll concede, basically. Guess we're not officially dead, but it's very close. Welcome to the streets of New Capenna. All right, let's rally. 2-1. Not a bad hand. We got Bruiser into Psionic Snoop at the very least, or into Initiate now if we want it. Here comes Corrupt Court Official. Nope, nothing. Are you going to counter it? Nope. Uh-oh. Okay. Guess we're doing this. Next turn we have Revelation of Power plus Slip Out the Back to try to eat this Vandal. Maybe? That's a problem. This is getting bigger and bigger. What a discard. All right, go ahead. Here's where we get set up to get absolutely blown out. Oh, they didn't have priority, so I think we're okay. Oh, they have counterspell. Dang it. Guess we're putting this here. Going to town and losing the race. You are annoying. You're probably worse, though. All right, they're going to sacrifice Broker's Veteran to something, and then Fairy Vandal's going to have a shield counter. Yeah, they should be attacking with Broker's Veteran as well, I think. Getting this a shield counter, more than likely. Thank God I had that. How many times do I have to play against that stupid rare? Okay, well we need to try to race, so we're going to have to lifelink this. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Okay, go ahead. And now all of our baskets are in the Obscura Initiate basket. All of our eggs are in the Obscura Initiate basket. Oh gosh, another Vandal. Don't like that. Yeah, that makes sense. We can bounce the Raffine's Silencer using Psionic Snoop. Oof, all this is good. I guess it's Sleep with the Fishes, because if we don't draw a land next turn, we can go Lifelink plus Exotic Pets, which is going to be good. So, I guess we're getting rid of that. We'll bounce this and eat that. They'll put the shield counter here, probably, which is okay. I just want to preserve my life total, because we have a good racer here. We'll end the turn. Back up to 13. Now, as long as they can't deal with our Initiate, then things are going well. But as soon as they can... A Blitzed Girder Goons. Okay, yeah, that's good. You realize this can't be blocked, right? Alright, let's give us the option to use a fish to maybe chump over here. Probably want this to chump, though. I don't really care. Well, actually, this bouncing off of that's going to be very good. So let me just chump over here. Keep the fish. But as long as we have this Initiate, the fish is not doing much, because we want to be attacking alone with this. So I'd like to preserve my life total. But if they do deal with this, then we can have double fish as backup. Which is good, so I'm just going to get rid of this stupid thing. Alright. Drawing more cards. Let's go to combat here. Give that lifelink. Because we need to. I might get rid of the pickpocket. No, no. Yeah, I'm actually going to get rid of the pickpocket. It's too expensive. We need to keep using lifelink. We have Boon of Safety to protect this now, and we can play a Backstreet Bruiser. So let's get rid of that, and then do this. And now we're lethal next turn. So unless they have like exile removal or bounce removal. If they have kill removal. Although in these colors with 4 islands and a plains and not double black, the shield counter may not do much for this. Okay, so it's going to kill our fish. So I think they have Rooftop Nuisance now, which is going to put a damper in our plans pretty badly. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's also fine. I think that means we win. Right? Yeah, I mean, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we have a 5/5 coming at them next turn. Sure. Sweet. Security bypass for the win. Okay, well we have Bruiser on 2, maybe Initiate on 3, and Echo Inspector potentially with some backup here, so we're going to keep it. And I'm going to do this in case they play a 1-drop. They won't know that we get priority. The old Cabaret deck, huh? Okay, well, if we don't draw a land, well, at least it's something we can cast. Okay. Well, here we are. That is a problem. Draw white. I guess we just play Initiate to get a creature on the board. Nuisance does protect us a little bit here. Probably gonna have to sleep with the fishes on that at some point. But I'd like to get a creature down. So I'll start with that. Okay. I get to scry 1, draw a card. Or is it draw a card, scry 1? No, scry 1, draw a card. It's a pretty good combo there. These are the kind of decks that, like, you... It depends on what their split is. If they're like red, what are they, just like straight red, white, splash green or something like that? Like, these mana bases are not responsible, but if they work out, then you just get hit with a Rumor Gatherer on turn 3 and then all the cards after it. So these are the decks why this format is hard to really win against, because you go up against some of these decks every now and then when they draw their good cards and they draw their mana in the right order, they kill you. But then they probably go 2 and 3 because their mana sucks. So you just happen to be one of those 2 wins where they draw all their good mana. Alright, down goes Initiate. Okay, well I think we have to do this. Wait, we could sacrifice Initiate. Because I don't know how much time we're going to have to do this. So let's actually sacrifice. We're going to target that. Sacrificing that. Targeting that. And the next turn we have Echo Inspector plus Slip Out the Back. Slip out the backup. Or we could sleep with the fishes but slip out the back. We have a couple of options, but they're getting to the point where they're going to start dropping some haymakers here. Yeah, okay. We have no way to pressure that. So we're going to get completely destroyed now by Elspeth Resplendent. Well, GG, I guess. So we have to play Echo Inspector? Because we need to pressure this somehow? So if they somehow get this to -7, then we just concede. So we have to make sure that Echo Inspector can deal its damage to it next turn. But they've already gotten so much value that, like... I might use Backstreet Bruiser to chump and then slip out the back, and then next turn it can attack. Because there'll be 2 counters. So that could help us get rid of Elspeth, but then we're just like, they're going to attack us back. Well, never mind. I guess I'm using it on Echo Inspector because they're looking at removing it. Gala Greeters, Elspeth Resplendent. Sometimes you just lose.
Be brave.
And we have to take 7. Elspeth is not going to take damage next turn unless we sleep with the fishes on that, which we're going to have to. This has first strike. Alright. Okay, so we pretty much just have to do this as much as I really don't want to. It's their worst creature.
Okay. I guess I'll have to earn my answers.
Maybe we just killed ourselves? Because they can... We go to 1, I guess.
Let's do this together.
Okay. GG. We're not beating that. Okay, pretty good start here. I mean, we're not putting on any pressure, but we're not going to die. All right, counter it. I dare ya. There you go. I don't care about that. They're in the removal colors, so I'm worried this is gonna die, and I don't want to keep an extra land if I don't have to. This could do something on the ground, so I'm just gonna pitch the land, and Echo Inspector probably dies. No, that's not the card for this matchup. I think I'm just going to hold this land in case they have Corrupt Court Official or something like that. Okay. Okay. Take 4. Here comes the lands. We can bounce this guy, or we can bounce this and then they never get it back. let's just make them recast that. Okay. We do have double security bypass in the deck, so could be decent, but if this thing becomes a 5/5, then basically our whole game plan kind of goes to crap. Well, clearly they have something, but this is all we can do, so we're going to do it. I'd like the counter, but we have to pitch a land. Deck made it easy for me. Trade that for a 2/2? No. Go ahead. Okay, mill my lands. Oh, they milled themselves. They got a Lackey, a Jaxus. Glad to see that go in the yard, but not glad to see a Lackey go into the yard. We haven't seen our Lagrella yet this draft. Now this is a 5/5, so yuck. That's a pretty quick clock. I mean, bypass is not good here because they're going to kill whatever we do it in response. But may as well try, I guess. So let's see if they kill it. Down goes Initiate. So that's why bypass is not outstanding. I mean, it's fine in certain decks, but like that turn, we just wasted our entire turn doing Stone Cold Nothing. They're going to hit us for 5 again, and then we're going to be dead in 2 turns. So, I mean, bypass as a top deck there was just not great. So and now we're dead next turn, basically. All right, well, it was fun. The deck wasn't outstanding, but yeah, it wasn't outstanding, but we had an interesting little thing going on, I guess. Something that's not normal here in the format. I wanted to try something a little bit different. So thanks so much for sticking around to the end of this one here. We got 2 more drafts this week before we switch to twice a week. On our end screen, you can find a couple of trophies we've had in the format so far, or yesterday's video in case you missed it. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow for your daily draft.